box. While Anand and Carlson are playing their 6th game, let us play some Blitz. See if we can come up with something interesting here on Chess Cube. Okay, this might be better. Come on, will someone accept it, please? Really? Very willing to play with me? Okay, there it goes. There we go. E4. A guy from South Africa, Karo Khan. I'm going to play this early queen developing move. Now my mouse works really slowly in this web. Don't know exactly why. Maybe it just works that way, don't know. Anyway, here we got the Karo Khan with the queen of 3, what not very usual, but as I said in a couple of videos before, I just saw this line in a magazine and just liked it. Nothing special, but has a couple of tricks to try to checkmate black earlier here on f7. So now I have to prevent black knight from coming to e5. I guess that's not a problem, is it? Now I can play here, and if he wants to take the pawn, he will be welcomed. Now you go there. I will go c4 now. Well, he got this bishop g4, which could be not really comfortable, right? Bishop g4 and queen where? Well, I must be careful because this, although I can take it first. But okay, let's play c4, but not sure. This could be a little bit wired. Yes, that's what I was meaning. I can check him first. He has to take with the knight. And then what? Queen g3 maybe, or queen e3. Not really what I was thinking about. Not really what I had in mind. Maybe queen f4. This is going weird. Not the way I was planning it in any way. But okay, now he wants to trap my bishop or erase it from there. Well, I will develop a piece. If he wants me to come to bc2, I will have to. No problem there. I will try to play bishop e3 and castle short, I guess. Although I had this idea of pushing in the center in some moments, but not sure if it's that okay right now. Takes. Okay. I'll take. Let us see if he wants to take the pawn. He does not. Well, let's castle. I have this couple of bishops targeting his king side, which could be potentially right. Cool. Okay, let's go. Rook e1. Bishop g5 probably. And try to make something happen. Sorry. Now what? h6 probably. Take. No, he goes back. That's okay. I'll bring the other rook to the center and try to advance here on e6. To play here d5 or something like that. Okay, he goes queen c7, getting away from that rook. Now if I play queen d3, he will have to play something like g6, weakening, right? If I'm not mistaken. He has to play something like that, because otherwise I'm threatening to checkmate him after the exchange on f6. So that would be weakening. Yes, sir. And now I can come back probably to where? To with queen e3 maybe? Or can I just push, takes? We could take. Well, that bishop is protected by the queen. Not really seeing what I'm going to do with that. Go to play queen e3, just free this file for the rook, and don't know, maybe now possibly playing d5. Yes, I'm x-raying this e7 bishop with both the rook and the queen. Don't know, might be an idea. Might be an idea, although my own bishop on here is x-rayed. I would like to play something like bishop f4, but bishop d6, bishop b5, I guess. Not really sure. Queen here, queen f3, knight somewhere. Well, he doesn't have that many good squares to go with the knight, does he? Once again, I must hurry. 1 minute 44. He has more than 2 minutes, so I must be careful not to fall on time once again. Must be really careful. Knight h5, right? Now I'll take that one, play something like g4, but not sure if that's giving me anything special. But oh, now I could try d5 because this pawn is pinned. This pawn is pinned right now. I'm gonna try b5, d5. I mean, this knight has only 2 squares to go back to, f6 and g7. Not that much. I'm threatening probably to take here and weaken this pawn for once and ever. Catching up on the clock. Things that aren't going that bad. This could be the moment to blunder. Try to avoid it. Okay. Now he wants to trade that queen. Interesting. Now if I take, he takes, I take. Anyway, this pawn is going to be weak. But will that be enough? Not really sure. Take. If he takes the pawn, that's weak already. If he takes the queen, I take. Or the rook, I take. I think I'll go for that. I have not that much choice. Now I'll take and have at least something. Kind of calm position, right? A little something to play for. I could go. Now this pawn is weak as well. That one is not that great either. So I could go rook to maybe, I don't know, or b3. Take. Yeah, b3. If he takes, I take with the bishop. Put the bishop in an excellent square. No, he doesn't want to let me do that. If bishop, well, let's get near with the king. I want to play bishop d3, c4, but after bishop d3 you would probably pin that. But anyway, I'll go for this. If he pins now, I could play something like king e2, protecting both bishop and rook. And if I exchange rooks, I think I'll have a nice position. Now bishop c4, knight c3. Oh man, 19/7. That's not funny. Okay, hadn't noticed it. But I'm gonna lose on time once again. Having a good position, what a pity. What a shame. Shameful, really. I could have taken that with a jack. Didn't really see that. Shameful. I'm gonna lose on time once again. And this place isn't good to play very fast. Okay. very fast pre-moves, so get out of there, man. Get out of there. He has 40 seconds, but I have only 7, so probably will go down on time. Probably will. Well, now he has less than 30 seconds as well. So if I'm very, 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 very fast, I could have something. Although I doubt it. I would take with the pawn. Oh, that was a fork. Shit. Let's ask for a rematch. That was not fair. I was playing okay. Let's see what this friend has to tell us. Invite me in 2 minutes. No thanks. I'm struggling not to lose on time on 5 minutes game, so I'm not going to play 2 minutes. That would be complete disaster. People would be laughing at me all the time, so not that fun. Let's try to look for another 5-minute games. Gosh, I'll try to play faster. I will try to play much faster, otherwise there's no use in playing this kind of games. I'm going to lose all of them on time. Come on. 5-minute game. There we go. White pieces. Come on. Play faster, play faster, play faster, please. e45, knight f3, d6, the Philidor. How to handle this Philidor, not really sure. I have some little ideas, but not really sure. Shouldn't be good for black. Oh, now he's playing c5 immediately, leaving this d5 square really, really weak. Very weak, in fact. Strange moves. Really strange moves. Queen d7. What if I guess he wants to play something like, if I castle and play h3, sacrifice here on h3 and beat me quickly, right? I guess. Now he wants to play knight d4, but I say nay. As Danny Ranch would say. I say nay. And he castles long. Just going for an hack attack here on my king cent. Okay. Now I'll have to try to create something, although this is very double-edged. Now what about queen d5? Attacking that bishop. Well, knight f6 would protect it and remove that one, I guess. Yes. Not a good idea. Now I'd love to have this bishop here on f5, but how to do that? Not really easy, right? Huh. Okay, I will come back with this bishop to e2 to unpin the knight and try to find something. Maybe on the queen side where his king is right now. Not sure how, but there must be something. At least this can't be good. That good for white. I mean for black. Now what is attacking this pawn? But I'm gonna play something like this. Get rid of this bishop. Then play something like f3. Probably castle queenside, don't know. At least try to catch up on time, because I don't want to be losing once again on time. Now I have this idea. Oh yeah, he saw that. That's cool. But now I take. If he takes, I'm trapping. Oh, am I not trapping his queen? Pinning it against the king? I am. Wow. That's why he doesn't take that. He sees that, but that's a piece. Well, now I could have even play bishop f g4, can't I? Yes, I think I can. Then I'll play. I'll castle queenside just not to have this massive. Oh, I should have seen that coming. But okay, I'll just get away with my knight and see if he wants to exchange queens, which would be very nice. He does not, so I castle long. Just be careful here on a2 in case something like knight b4 happens. Otherwise, everything is fine. Just not blunder, please. Just do not blunder, and everything will be fine. Ooh, I had this bishop a5 if he wasn't careful enough, but it seems he was. Now I'll go king b1 just to prevent some nasty things from happening. I will always try to exchange queens or whatever because that would be absolutely better for me. Okay, I'll take the queen first, I guess. I'll take that queen, which is not protected, by the way. He wants to take back. Are you kidding me? What the heck? That's the first time I seeing that. Somebody wants to take a move back? Isn't this a chess? Or what is this, man? When I blunder, I do not want. I can't take my piece back. Now this is funny. This is funny. Just didn't know that you could ask for that things. Wants to take back. Come on. What's that? What is that? Funny, very funny. Hadn't seen that in my life. Not ever. Never seen somebody asking to take back a move, at least on the internet. And now he's going to let his time go down. Well, he's free to do that, but doesn't seem the better way to lose, but okay. Now I'm just still puzzled about that. Wants to take back a move. Just really puzzled. I mean, you're playing here to win or to lose. If you blunder, you resign and go on playing another move, another game. I mean, don't you? I just don't get it. But anyway, it seems that this chess cube web allows that kind of things. Not really sure why or how, but anyway, I'm not gonna make you watch all this nonsense looking this clock going down, so we're gonna call